Okay, so we need to figure out what the note means, because soon can mean anything. It can mean tomorrow, it can mean right now.
That's what he wants. That's what he wants. He wants us guessing.
Well, you already said a few days ago that he already knows our plan. Whether he's bugging us or something like that.
I've searched this house for everything and I can't find a damn thing. The only thing I have a friend that, he's not cheap, but he's doing me a favor.
Well, you said he's driving around. But even him driving around with his buddies can't stop the man coming up to the house.
Yeah, I understand that, but he's got an idea. He's got an idea that might help us get this guy.
What's his idea?
Well, he's good with computers.
Well, before you tell me that, you have all the cameras, right?
Yes.
Okay.
They're all set up, everything's set up, ready to go.
I just need to set up my cameras at my house, and then that's it.
I've got 6 cameras, all pointing. I got 2 to the southwest, 1 west. I've got 1 on the
Did you get one by
east,
the
north.
backyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything to the south of us is being taken care of. He set them up, and they pan out about 15 feet, so they're good in any direction. Where all the cameras are placed.
At least we know now that we can, at your house at least, we can maybe...
He's gonna come back, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I know. Well, he's not gonna stop until...
We stop in.
Until, he's dead, or I'm dead,
Or I'm
you're
dead.
dead, or we're all dead.
The police department's pretty much cut me out. The friend that I had, he got suspended for talking to me. So I have no leads there. However, my friend will come through for me. He's very, very good at computers. He's very, very good at getting information that the departments can't even touch. So what I think I'll do is I'll rely on him and you.
Well, anything.
But I need a favor from you.
What?
You need to stick around because he's gonna come after you. And if we're both
Well,
here,
I want the camera set up.
I understand.
That's when I know I'll be safe.
Oh, we're safe.
But
He's not
no,
gonna
but I mean,
come at both of us.
I mean, I don't feel safe personally. I don't feel safe unless I feel like something is having an eye on him. Whether it's a camera, somebody, it doesn't matter. So
my friend has hooked up cameras before. He's actually watching us right now. He
I don't
is
know if
very
that's weird or good.
It's both.
Oh,
But I'd rather it be on our side.
yeah.
I told him all he's got to do is call, and I'll know exactly what he means. I told him don't call here unless it's absolutely necessary because we don't have any idea how good this guy really is. I know how good my friend is. He should be in jail right now, federal jail, but
I don't care what he does. It's
But-
legal. As long as he gets us closer to the truth, then
okay.
it's fine.
So we need to stick together, and I mean together. You need to live here, not anywhere else, because he's going to come after you. And if we get split up, then we're fucked. All right. If we center our attention on him together, we'll beat this fucker.
Well, here's what I'll do. If I set up the cameras and he comes to my place, then I'm coming here from now on.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I already have cameras at your place. Take my word.
Well, I just want as many as I.
He's already watching your place too.
Yeah, I know. I just want
I know you're
as
nervous.
many. I just want as many as I can.
Being
So-
nervous is good, but I just don't want you to not be able to look over your shoulder and talk to me at the same time.
Yeah.
Because you need to understand what we're dealing with here.
Well,
And
if I see anything. It
You
doesn't
carry
matter.
a gun?
No.
Then start.
I got knives.
I doubt that very much it's going to stop him.
Try. I'm willing to try.
I've been dealing with this.
Obviously, a gun doesn't help. Didn't help the first time.
Good point.
Yeah. Never tried a knife yet.
But
Or an axe. So, you said that your friend knows computers.
he's a hacker. And a damn good one. He's the best.
Alright.
The FBI investigated him 10 years ago.
I don't give a crap about the 50s. I just give a crap what he's going to give us. Is he good?
He's the best.
Oh, okay.
As I was saying before, FBI was on his ass, but he obviously is so good that he outsmarted them. So anyway, he's good. He is the best. So what we need to do is stick together. You gotta go to the grocery store. You gotta take a leak. I'm telling you, don't turn your back on this guy. You understand me?
Yeah.
This note that he left. He keeps leaving these notes to fuck with us.
Well, what do you think it means? Soon.
Just like last time. I turned my back, he's there.
No, well, I don't really understand what it means.
He's trying to tell us that
But soon he's gonna give us another note. Soon he's gonna
nope,
get us.
soon we will meet him. And when we meet him, it's not gonna be on his terms, it's gonna be on ours. We have to stick together on this, dude. You are a big part of his life. You listened to him for years.
Probably the biggest part of his life for the last 20, well, now 24 years.
You listened to him for years. Can you remember anything? And I don't give a shit if it goes against the hip or not. Tell me everything you know about this guy. So far, you've been giving me a little of this and a little of that. Give me everything you know about this guy.
Well, like I said, the first few years he was the most truthful. Like, I felt like he gave up the most up in those first, like, 4 or 5 years of sessions. Because he was still grieving. That's what I got from it. That he was still grieving, he was still giving me all the answers that I wanted. But then after that, just, for some reason, he just stopped being truthful.
Okay, so first
That's
5, 10 years, how many years was he doing this?
Well, I mean, for the first 3 to 4 years, he was truthful to me.
Then after that, what changed?
Probably when he started kidnapping.
Because he wanted somebody. He
Well,
wanted.
that's when he started realizing, hey, I can get revenge, and that's how I can be happy.
So he's trying to put her back in his life by getting other people kidnapping and killing,
Well, I mean,
such as a trophy.
well, I mean, at first it was kidnapping. I don't know why he elevated to murder. I still don't know why. And I honestly, in the close to 20 years that I was doing this for him, I didn't know that he was kidnapping or murdering. Obviously, when I was doing all my sessions with him, it was just kidnapping, and then as soon as he left that last session, when he said that he has to go away for a while, that's when he started doing murder. I don't know why. Like, his demeanor didn't change at all. Just he never came back. So I just thought it was just one of those just a regular patient that just gets tired of their doctor, I guess.
And he stopped. Is that when he stopped coming around so much?
Yeah.
Asking.
Yeah.
Was he canceling sessions? I mean, is that was canceling
I
appointments?
mean, we would call him, but there was no answer.
What number did you use? You got it?
Well, I mean, I would have to get the file, but I don't
To
remember
get
it.
the file.
Oh, okay.
I got an idea. I guarantee he still has that phone.
Oh, he probably.
Doubt it. They don't get rid of shit.
Well, I mean, but he said he has to go away for a while. And
All we can do is
No,
try,
but-
dude.
but
All
I
we
mean, we
can do
stopped
is
calling
try.
him because it started saying, "Oh, it's disconnected."
So that was disconnected.
So I mean,
Here's what we gotta do. We gotta lure him in here. to this yard, to
Well,
this place.
I already told you the plan, but he obviously already knows it. And that's me as bait.
I think he's guessing.
I think we should just leave me as bait. Since I know him the most, I know how to get him here.
You know how to get him here.
He's been at my house before. I never told you that. He's been at my house.
He's been at your house.
Yeah.
How far into your sessions has he been at your house? What was he in?
Well, I mean, he started coming to my house because he felt like that would be more
Comfort zone?
Yeah. Because he felt like when he was at the office that he was limited to what he was able to.
So he was paranoid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anyway.
Were you treating him with medications?
Well, yeah, I already told you that. I think it was Xanax, stuff like that.
Yeah, the Xanax, but Thorazine, Xanax,
I mean,
depression meds, antipsychotics.
in the first few years, I just thought.
Was he compliant with it? I mean, did he go along with it?
Yeah, the first few years, it was just like a good patient that went along with everything because he was grieving. Because who wanted it? You lost a loved one. But then after that, for some reason, I think that's when he started kidnapping.
Did you ever meet his parents?
No. It's probably the one.
Did you ever do any imaging studies as far as an MRI, CT, or anything?
I didn't feel like we needed to. At first, we were just treating him for depression and being a grieving husband. That's what we were treating him for. But then after that,
I doubt that would show up in an imaging study. Know what it?
I mean, maybe the depression would come up, but I doubt it. But he admitted that he was depressed. Yeah, but then after that, but for some reason after the 3-4 years, he just started to change and didn't want to be truthful at all.
All right, we got to make a
Now
plan.
the one thing that he always lied about was his name. That's something he always lied about.
His name?
Yeah, he always lied about his name.
Didn't your assistant ask for identification?
Yeah, it would always be something different. So I always thought that he would have something different so that his identities would
Did he pay with cash?
cash always.
And you didn't find this strange?
Because at that time, credit cards still weren't the main use of.
Cash in the barrel.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I mean, this was the 90s we were talking about.
Right. He just didn't want anything traced.
Yeah. And he did that right up until the 5-6 years ago.
Then he just stopped coming around.
And then that's when we started doing the murders.
There had to have been a breaking point.
Like, I think.
Oh, and by the way,
What?
I found something very interesting. I was going through, like we talked about, the blueprints of this house.
Yeah.
And I found an interesting thing. One of the blueprints says the basement. There was a place added to the basement.
Like,
But I couldn't find it.
Like Amityville Horror?
No, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
The addition to the basement, I could not find the damn thing until I looked a little harder in the southeast corner of the basement. There is a portion of that basement that was poured, and I mean, this house dates back. You're talking 80-year-old house, and there was a part in the 70s that was poured, and then again, and you're gonna love this, 10 years ago. Now, why would somebody need to pour cement into a basement? Unless they're trying to cover something.
Yeah.
I got a
Well,
guy.
I mean, like you said, I think it was here at some point. I don't think it's here now.
I got a guy coming over here to do some digging, no pun intended,
Yeah.
to see what the hell he was exactly trying to cover up, or what room we can't get into. I've looked around here. I can't find an opening. I can't find anywhere around this. It's almost like he existed in the basement somewhere. I just can't find out where.
Well,
So
I believe that he was here for a while. I don't think he's here now.
Yeah, I just can't find out where the hell he got into. I mean, I've looked everywhere. But anyway, getting back, you need to lure him in here, get a hold of him, contact him. I don't care how you do it. Leave him a note. Hey.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's leave him a note. Let's see how he likes it.
Let me set up my cameras. See if I can catch anything. I'll call you when I set them up. Since there are already cameras up, I'll just call you or something.
Alright, give me a bump and we'll play his game. How's that?
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, come on in.
Alright, so I said I would come over, call you when the cameras were set up.
Yeah, and he told me,
they're all set
he
up.
said everything was set up for you, so that's good. Glad you did that.
Yeah. So now we just wait, see if anything catches. So what's been going on over here?
Well, my friend said that he observed something very interesting.
Yeah.
Yesterday when you left,
Yeah.
did you see any vehicles tailing you?
No.
Guess again.
What do you mean?
Somebody called me right after you left.
Yeah.
Said that there was a truck that pulled out, wasn't behind you. He was about 100 yards behind you, kept tailing you all the way to basically your home.
Yeah.
Now guess how I know this?
Because of the cameras.
The camera that's in your car. So, now that you know you have a camera everywhere, and I mean everywhere, you're gonna need to be a little more upfront with me. I need to know everything about this guy. When you were treating him, you've got to be able to remember. Do you ever remember him driving a truck?
Well, I mean, he parked on. My office was on the opposite side of the parking lot, so I never saw any type of vehicle.
Did you ever see him driving anything?
No.
Did you ever walk out at night and think somebody might be...
I mean, he came over a few times, and when he...
How do you know your address?
No, because I gave it to him, because I give that to my patients that I feel like needs more...
Attention.
Yeah. And his was probably the biggest priority at that time.
So you're in it just like I am.
Yeah.
Alright. So, my friend,
Yeah.
who has been watching everything we do,
Yeah.
said that he observed a male inside of a truck,
Let me guess.
tinted windows.
Yeah. Or he's probably wearing a mask.
Nope, tinted windows, couldn't see a damn thing inside. However, he did get a partial tag number. Not like I can call anybody and ask him to run the damn thing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it'd probably be him to me if he was smart.
right, yeah. Here's what a friend of mine did. He got somebody to run the tag. Or he just ran the damn thing himself somehow. I don't know if he hacked in the police records. I don't care, but he did try to run the partial tag, and he's still working on it. If he gets the returns on a gray, what looked to be a extended cab truck, I think we'll be a lot better off than we are now, sitting on our hands.
Yeah.
What? Are you ready to move in now?
No, I mean, he hasn't come yet, so.
I didn't ask you that. Are you ready to move in now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. I'm telling you right now, you cannot be alone.
I know.
He'll come after you and kill you, as he's done so many other times before. But a friend of mine is... Yeah, and... Oh, hold on a second here.
What?
Hey, what's up? Just now? Are you fucking kidding me? No, there's nothing going on. Is there any delay in those? And you're saying here. What am I doing right now? Okay. Alright, thanks. Yeah. Keep in touch, alright? Watch your ass. Alright, bye.
What?
That same truck just passed here twice. Guy got out, walked around the house, and got back in the truck. This guy, he doesn't care.
Yeah, he's relentless.
So, this guy is, I'm telling you, my friend, we're gonna get this guy, and my friend's gonna help us. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We've got more cameras on this place than most federal courthouses. So we're gonna get this son of a bitch. And we're gonna get him probably tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, man.
So you saw the footage, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was still wearing a mask.
You know what's interesting though? He wasn't in the footage. It looked like he was limping. So obviously I winged him. Somebody and he was
His arm.
He was limping. I'm pretty sure that when he went down, either I winged him.
Because he gave me a note, and I already showed you the note.
Right. And obviously I hit him.
I mean, well, obviously you told me that there was blood.
There was.
I mean, but it shouldn't be hurting him now unless you hit something substantial on his arm.
He was limping like I hit him in the leg. Favoring that
I thought it was
recordings that we had on him. He said he's been here 3 times already in the last 2 days. We can't just sit here. We gotta do something.
At least we have
Got his truck. We know what his truck looks like. We got a partial tag. Just wondering what this sick mind's gonna do next.
Do you have a way that maybe we can catch him?
I think I do. Listen to this.
What? I don't think me as base.
Sitting outside,
Yeah?
maybe just having a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
letting him know that we're out there watching.
Yeah.
I think that he's so convinced that he's going to be able to get to us one way or the other, he'll show his face. I think that'll probably be the best way we can do. Let him know that we're not scared of him.
Yeah.
That'll drive him nuts.
Okay.
Do
But,
that.
I mean,
Let him
should
know
we-
that we're not afraid of him. I mean, we have to do something. I know what we're doing here.
I think if we do that, we should do it in the backyard because that's where he's gone the most. He did it in my backyard. He went in your backyard.
That opens it up in here. I don't think so.
Well, he's never gone into the front door except that one time.
when he left his note.
Yeah.
And we know he wears gloves, so it's no use of dusting up her prints. Not like I can go anywhere for the prints anyway. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't you say that he drank a lot of coffee? Did he ever drink any coffee at your place?
At
your office?
Not my house. He had like some coffee.
You still have that coffee cup? Or obviously you washed it by now, but damn it.
Maybe this is just winging it, but maybe that injury he got, the arm or the leg, the limp,
I already did that.
Maybe he went to a clinic or a hospital or something like that. There's no records of
I didn't
that.
check any clinics, I just checked the major hospitals.
Well, I mean, if you're
You had to
smart,
You had to get patched up somewhere. It's a good idea.
I mean, unless he's like Wolverine, just heals himself.
I got an idea.
I got some friends at the clinic downtown, and I could ask around.
Alright, so you get me a couple numbers, make a few phone calls, and I will look up a couple numbers here, and then what we'll do is we'll see if in the last couple of months anybody came in with a gunshot. But they have to notify the police though.
Yeah.
So he had to have some sort of report done.
Unless he got his stuff done. And then when
It's
they
impossible.
had
They always notify as soon as a stabbing or, even if it's an accidental injury, the police get
so he probably
notified.
just did it himself then. But I mean, we
unless
could try
he
at least.
Unless he had a friend that was a doctor.
When I did sessions with him, he seemed to be a loner.
You can't patch a wound up like that, even if it was through and through.
I mean, you got shot in the arm, right?
At least.
And you fired, 4 shots? And all of them hit that bulletproof vest, except one? Maybe. That happened nearly 2 years ago.
I understand that. I still have those swabs though. I collected them just before the police came.
What, because you knew that you were going to be booted out too soon?
I couldn't believe it took them that long to boot me out.
Well, I mean, the good thing now is that you're in the medical industry now, so you know what you're doing. You know all the ins and outs of, probably know more than me when it comes to arm wounds.
Yeah, I do. You can't mend those yourself. You cannot treat.
How long does a arm gunshot wound take to heal?
4 to 6 weeks.
It happened 2 years ago. What's wrong? Call your friend, see
Yeah. Hey, my dogs are going nuts. I see anything? The dogs are going nuts in here. No, they were just going nuts. No, nothing. What? Were you gonna fucking call me or what? Just now? No, they were going nuts. And you saw this. Which way did you see them? Yeah, we are. Yes. Alright, make sure you call me, alright? Thank you. Yeah. Dude.
Yeah.
This is getting scary.
What?
Dogs are going nuts Because he was standing right outside the window. He's testing us.
You're getting closer and closer every day.
Sick mind.
What do we do? We need to come up with a way to get him here.
We wait.
We've already done that. You've done that for the last 6.5 years, and only once you were able to finally contact him.
He contacted me.
Oh, yeah. And then...
He almost died of lead poisoning.
Yeah.
We'll get another shot at him, so to speak. We'll get another shot at him.
Okay.
Cut.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? I got my dog outside, just kind of
Oh, okay.
making sure everything's okay. So, why are you looking so...
Well,
What's wrong?
I don't know if you heard. It would be hard for you not to hear because he's your landlord. But the landlord was killed last night.
What?
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was killed last night.
How? Where? How?
Well, he was, I guess, from what I heard, just going up to his door and then he was killed. I believe it's the man because he's part of the house. Landlord owns, obviously, as part of the house. He does everything. So,
What time did this happen?
from what I heard, it happened like at
Well,
night.
you left to go gather some stuff and come back.
Yeah.
When did all this happen?
Last night.
I know that, but I mean, what time? I mean, you left. We left about 7:30 last night. When did it happen?
I assume that it had happened night, like midnight or something like that. But just doesn't make sense why he killed
Whoa. I got a phone call about 11:30 last night from my friend, and said that there was a truck that drove past twice. But
Well,
he
then
said
you must
he said it turned out didn't look like the truck that the
Oh,
man
okay.
was driving, unless he picked up another truck. He said it
Possibly.
drove by here twice, slowly, and then it took off. So I don't know. I don't know what. And you said it happened right around midnight?
That's what I
Are the
heard.
police
Yeah.
saying anything?
I don't know. I mean, I heard it. I heard it on the
How did he
news.
die?
He was strangled and his throat was cut. So the throat cutting was afterward.
What about footage? Does anybody have anything?
Well, I mean, because the landlord's house doesn't have cameras, not that I know of.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just saying, there's cameras around his house. I mean, there's a business across the street. There's a business. Do you think
Not anything that I heard. Footage, anything. So it looks like once again he got away.
somebody had to have seen something? Hell, you got a business block down that's
Yeah,
open
but
24
probably-
hours a day.
Yeah, probably at that time it's probably not as busy. It shocked me because he doesn't live in this house. It'd make more sense, but I mean, I understand he's a part of the house, but he doesn't live here like you. He's not a part of this thing like you and I. He's just part of the house that he owns.
Right.
The landlord is the first person that he's not kidnapped to murder. He just murdered him.
He just walked up to him, tried to choke him out, and then he cut his throat.
He strangled him, and after he was dead, he cut his throat.
This is frustrating, dude. Very, very frustrating to me.
I don't
have a friend of mine called and said that he made contact with you about some footage that you saw.
Yeah, I already showed you it.
Okay, was what we saw before?
I mean, but you told me that it's been quiet the last few days, which is weird.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to use the Q word, but yeah,
maybe and this is just me rambling by this point, but maybe he was paying attention to the landlord than us. Maybe he got tired of the same
took his eye off me.
Yeah, because he got tired of the same thing.
I don't know, man. He's all over the place. This pattern doesn't make no sense.
Especially now.
It doesn't.
Well, this is what, the first murder in 3-4 years?
3 years and 4 months, to be exact. Man, he's all over the place with this one. Why would he go after the landlord? The landlord had nothing to do with him.
It was the new landlord. It wasn't the original. It was the son of the dad.
The guy that previously owned this. I own the house. I'm not renting.
Yeah.
But it's just the previous owner.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
I was referred to him as a landlord because he sold me this house.
Yeah, and from what you told me, the landlord was pretty desperate because no one wanted to live here anymore.
Yeah, he sold this to me for, it was next to nothing. I mean, he just wanted to get out from under it. I mean,
now that cost his life.
So basically, anybody that has any dealings with me ends up dead.
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
Yeah. I want to find out the truth. Like why? Like I understand. You know, like he has motive, revenge. He's doing kidnappings and murders. We get that, but we don't understand why he's still doing it.
No idea.
Why you? Or me? Like we were just part of.
I think what happened was he realized that I wasn't gonna let go. He realized that.
But what about me? Is it just because I'm going along now?
We're joined at the hip, dude. He cut you. We both bleed. So
have you found any new info? No?
No, I told my friend to call me about every 15 to 20 minutes so I knew he wasn't dead. He didn't find that too funny.
Well, I found something.
What?
Okay, so basically, this was one of our last sessions, and I totally forgot about this, but basically what I do during my sessions is I write notes down.
Sure.
During every session, and then I take those notes, and then after every year, I see if we improved or got worse.
Gotcha.
And one of the last sessions that we did, he, for the first time in years, kind of opened a little bit. But at the time, I thought it was just blowing me off, not telling me the truth like he had been for so long. Mm-hmm. So at that time, I was just writing notes, and by then, it was just me scribbling.
What the hell's the...
Well, I asked him, okay, why... I asked him point blank, why aren't you telling me the truth after all these years? And he told me that soon you'll know. And at that time I didn't know what it means, but I understand now.
So he was...
Because at that time, that's when you started investigating. So I think he already knew that at some point I was going to contact you.
So he was playing you too?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. So he was doing this all for a front. Basically what he was doing was sizing everybody up.
He knew 5, 6, 7 years before I even knew you that I was going to contact you at some point.
Because he was doing this way before then.
Because what? You've been doing this... you've been trying to find out the truth for what? 5, 6 years now? Maybe.
5 years and.
So he's already been knowing for 4 or 5 years now that I was going to contact you before I even knew you.
Yep.
But I thought that was interesting.
It is interesting.
Because when I looked in the files, I looked at every single file from the
Don't
last.
you think it's interesting on the timing though? Don't you think the whole?
Well, I thought it was weird that because then you were just working
Just
one
one second.
case.
Hey, what's up? No, the dog's outside. He did what? Alright, bye.
But he's barking.
No, that was the best sound I ever heard. He said he thought he saw somebody at the back of the gate.
Oh.
But I'm looking at the back of the gate and I don't see anything.
1, 2, 3. Hey, so
This has been nice.
yeah, no, nothing's happened the last week or two. It's been great.
Been a week and 2 days, dude.
It's been the longest I've ever not seen.
Been able to
at all.
sleep.
So any
Been nice.
any
So what do
new?
you think?
No.
Nothing.
I don't know. It's kind of weird because usually we don't go a few days without doing something.
We don't go a couple hours.
With if we go 3 days without seeing anything, whether it's truck,
It's almost like he's waiting.
or something like that.
Like he's trying to tell us something that he's. I don't know. It's just to me, it's eerie.
Well,
Calm before the storm.
yeah. So what's been going on with you lately?
Nothing. I've been looking at the camera. I've been looking at the. There's nothing going on. I mean, I played through the. I haven't had any phone calls. I checked on. I just called my friend about 45 minutes ago, and he's fine.
Everything.
I doubt
It's
I doubt anybody's gonna come into his house. At least not with the arsenal he has.
yeah. I mean,
Or get out alive.
it's kind of. I don't know if it's the right word is. It's kind of weird not seeing.
Having something. I mean, he had given us a note. He hasn't done shit. It's almost like he forgot himself.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but I don't know. I haven't checked the footage in a while. I'll give that a shot.
Okay, let's check the footage.
Nothing going on as usual. Cloudy night.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's not too bad out. It's just a normal everyday. Nice night. Decent. I like it this way. What the fuck?
Is this live?
Yes!
Alright, let's go get him. Let's go. There's no way he could You see him, buddy? Where did he get gone? That was a live footage, right? Yes. How could he have?
Oh no. Oh no.
What?
Are you kidding me? These notes. Close but not close enough very soon. I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. What they mean is that holy shit, my friend. Hey, did you see this? No, we were outside. I missed your call. Yeah, he was right on. Yeah.
How did he get away?
How did the son? The gate wasn't even. Dude, there's no damage to my fence. From the neighbors? Alright, man. Be on your toes, dude. No drinking. Alright, man. You too. Alright. Yeah, buddy.
What?
You tried to get a hold of us. That's.
Well, now we know that he's coming very, very soon. Now we have to be ready for him.
We have to arm ourselves.
Well, this time
I've got the AK.
we're gonna